Okay, thanks for being my student once again. Today we're going to do a multisyllabic dictation with ending blends. You're going to have 5 words and 3 sentences. Okay? The first word is conflict. There was a conflict on the playground. Conflict. You pound it.
Conflict.
Very good. Now you pound the first syllable.
Con.
Tap it out.
Con.
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 Go ahead and write the first syllable.
Con.
Let's do the second syllable. Flicked.
Flicked. Flicked. Flicked.
Okay. When you tap it, you're going to go full ict because the blends get 1 tap. Okay? Full ict. You do it.
Flicked.
The blends are going to get 1 tap. The syllable is flicked. You're going to go, watch my lips, full ict. So it's 3 taps.
Flicked.
Ict.
Flicked.
Flicked. Go ahead and write it. So even though those blends were different sounds, they're blended together and they create 1 finger tap. Okay. Second word. Oh, let me see. Great job. Go ahead and rewrite it on the rewrite line. Good job. Word number 2. Distant. My distant cousin lives in Florida. Distant.
Distant.
First syllable. Do it with me. Dis.
Did.
D.
Did.
St.
Dist.
Go ahead and write that.
Did.
Just this. Second syllable. Tint.
Tint.
T.
It.
T. Tint.
Tint.
Okay, it's actually an A here. It's distant. Did you not know that? Oh. Okay. Go ahead and rewrite that. Sometimes it'll sound like a different vowel in the word. Good job. Number 3, the word is infect. I hope you don't infect the other teachers. Infect.
Infect.
See if you can do this one on your own. First syllable. Pound it first. In. Go ahead and write it. Okay, second syllable. Fact.
Act.
Excellent. Go ahead and write it. Okay. Word number 4 is expand. The universe continues to expand. Expand.
Expand.
First syllable, X.
X.
Can you finger tap that?
X.
Okay, go ahead and write that. Second syllable,
Pand.
go ahead and tap it out.
Pand.
Don't forget to pound it first. Pand. And. Let's try that again. Pand. And.
Pand. And.
You should wait till I check it to To rewrite it, okay. Number 5, inspect. He will inspect the luggage at the airport. Inspect. Inspect.
Inspect.
Okay, can you pound it and finger tap it by yourself?
I.
First syllable.
In.
Go ahead and write that. Second syllable.
Spect. Ect.
Watch me. Spect. Sp. Ect. You do it.
Spect. Sp. Ect.
Spect.
Spect.
Yep. Okay. So for sentence dictation, I'm going to say a sentence and then I'm going to pound each syllable in the sentence. Okay? Remember, a word can have 2 syllables, so it gets 2 pounds. Okay? And then I'm going to point. I'm gonna pound it, then you're gonna pound it. I'm gonna point to where it goes, then you're gonna point to where it goes. And then you're gonna start writing. And if you need to finger tap it out while you're writing, you need to do that on your own. The first sentence is, the pumpkin was in the basket. Watch me. The pumpkin was in the basket. You pound it.
The pumpkin was in the basket.
Fantastic. Watch me point to it. The pumpkin was in the basket. No, you point.
The pumpkin was in
Was.
the basket.
Okay, start writing.
The pumpkin was in the basket. Period.
Okay, let's check for cups. Do you have a capital?
I do.
Put a little line through there. Understanding, you have to read it out loud.
The pumpkin was in the basket.
Say it.
Understand.
Okay, makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me.
Punctuation,
I have a period.
good job. And you do have one spelling mistake. Look at the first word that has 2 syllables. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Let's tap it out.
Pump.
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 Okay, good job. Now you have no spelling errors. Now you can go ahead and rewrite the sentence.
The pumpkin was in the basket.
Okay, and check for cups on the rewrite.
So, yeah, I understand it. Punctuation and spelling.
Okay, for the you and understanding, you should read it out loud.
The pumpkin was in the basket.
Great. Sentence number 2. Will you invent a new scandal? Watch me. Will you invent a new scandal?
Will you invent a new scandal?
Great. Watch me point. Will you invent a new scandal?
Will you invent a new scandal?
Start writing.
Will you invent
There you go.
Question mark.
Okay, check for cups.
Okay, capital. Line. Do I understand the sentence? Yes. Punctuation, I have a question mark.
Good job.
And spelling, scandal, AL.
Yep. Okay. Sentence number 3. Will you suspend the student?
Should I write it
Oh,
over again?
you need to rewrite it. Thanks.
You invent a new scandal.
Sentence number 3. Will you suspend the student? Watch me pound it. Will you suspend the student?
Will you suspend the student?
Good job. Watch me point. Will you suspend the student?
Will you suspend the student?
Okay, you ready to start writing?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Will you suspend the student? Question mark. Cups. Capital. Good. Question is whether they will suspend the student. Makes sense. Punctuation, it has a question mark. And spelling,
Good job.
spelled correctly.
Okay, now we're going to practice our fluency. Can you read your 5 words?
Conflict, distant, infect, expand, inspect.
Can you read this one?
Infect, conflict, inspect, distant, expand.
Okay, read the sentences.
The pumpkin was in the basket. Will you invent a new scandal? Will you suspend the student?
Okay, we forgot to do the rewrite on number 3. You got to rewrite it.
Will you suspend the student?
And just check for cups on your rewrite.
Capital. I do understand it. Question mark and spelling.
Thank you for participating in our dictation today.
Thank you, Mrs. Fell.